may have lost some of my marbles, but after 21 attempts, I finally beat the Nameless puppet. This guy was by far the hardest fight for me in the game, alongside Laxasia, of course, but he took the most attempts, by far, out of everybody. Most of the other guides I've seen recommend bringing the Aegis shield arm. I decided to try out the puppet string arm instead, and I found it equally as useful, especially because I like to play fast. I actually had to try out a new weapon for this fight because the sword was not cutting it. I found the lance-like weapons, if that's what you call this, easiest to use for him because it has a quick jab-like animation, and my weapon was at +4 because I didn't have enough items to fully upgrade it. The amulets I had equipped was the Blue Guardianship Amulet, which increases HP, Stamina, and Legion, the Leaping Amulet, which increases max Stamina, and the Iron Wall Amulet, which increases physical damage reduction rate. And of course I brought every throwable item I could equip because this guy's he's so hard. Before I get into the fight, if you need more ergo to buy throwables, I found the best place to farm it is the Arch Abbey upper part internal bridge from Reddit. Run towards this fast stabby girl, hit her with the max upgraded puppet string Legion arm because it usually knocks her over. Then you hit her with another heavy attack and it stuns her, and she drops about 1,500 ergo per death, and I found that to be the quickest way to farm ergo at this point. Okay, now on to the first phase of the fight. I know a lot of people aren't going to like this advice, but my best bit of advice for this is to go in with the expectation that you're going to lose. Go in and only practice perfect guarding against his first phase because you'll want to have the most amount of healing possible for the second phase because he hits hard and he does a lot of damage. If you stay close to him, he mostly repeats the same attack over and over again, and it has a rhythm to it. 1 swing, 2 swings, slight pause, then a quick 1-2 swings. After this third 2 swings, you can get 1 hit in. If you do 2 hits, you'll more than likely get hit yourself, so try not to be greedy like I always am. It's hard, I know. He has a few other attacks like this jab move, and even if it's not in this video, I found it easy to just roll around him when he does this, but I found he mostly repeats the same move if you stay on top of him and just perfectly guard. If you perfectly guard him, he's very easy to get into a stunned state. It's getting close to his stunned state when he takes a second to break down. I found that you can get 1 good heavy attack in when he does this, and it'll let you do the red stun attack. Repeat this in the first phase and it should get pretty simple, honestly. The second phase was where my whole brain just goes out the window because he moves so fast. The best bit of advice I found was to roll towards or around him almost always. If you keep rolling, most of his attacks will miss you, but he moves fast, like I said. His normal close-up attack seems to be in a pattern of 5 swings with a slight pause afterwards to get a hit in. He has 1 sweeping AoE twirl. You can roll to dodge this or run out of its range. And he also has a slam attack that causes 3 slices to come towards you. You can roll or run towards him to avoid this. But if you can dodge his moves and get spaces between you and him, use your throwables and don't stop until he gets close again. Overall, this is a really tough fight and it's hard to master, but keep going at it and I'm sure you'll be able to get it. I think if you can get the perfect guard down in the first phase, you'll be way better off for the second phase. Thank you for watching, and now here's the full final fight.
I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. my son. You can become a real human. Come to me as my son. I never welcomed you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories leading you. I knew you were gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. To resort to the lash, but there's no other way. How dare you? You're just a... Were you going to destroy Carlo's heart?